Hi, and welcome to Rose Red Homestead. Today we're going to have a little bit of an adventure, and I'm quite nervous about it because I've decided to do something that is more like reality TV, sort of. As you all know, our channel focuses on emergency preparedness as one of its main tenets. And this video will show you that Jim and I are not perfect in this area. We, like you, just keep trying. We make incremental steps forward every day. But I have been pretty negligent in one area, and that is in my truck emergency kit, a vehicle emergency kit. So almost a year ago, in about 4 weeks, it will be exactly a year, that I sold my 10-year-old truck and bought a new one. Well, it was new for me. It was a couple of years old. I have a distinct preference for Ford F-350s turbocharged diesel crew cab trucks in, of course, red. And it took me a while to find my new one, but I finally did find it. It was up in Minnesota, and we arranged for it to be brought down to us. Now, I have been really diligent previously in keeping an emergency kit in my truck, but I hadn't checked my kit the year before I sold my old truck, and for some reason I have totally spaced putting it back into my new truck. So Jim found it out in the garage. It's not too bad, the worse for wear, but I haven't even looked in here for 2 years. And it looks like the zipper is broken and doesn't close all the way. And so what we're going to do is go through this kit, see what is in here, and then I'm going to make some choices about what I'm going to keep, what I might recycle or toss, and what things need to be added. So we're going to get to that in just a moment. First thing that I can tell you is that something is missing from the top here. Jim has one of these in his car, and his has been in his car, so he has been more diligent than I have, although we haven't been through his for 2 years either, so we will need to do the same thing. But in this little external compartment here, I had a fleece blanket rolled up like a sleeping bag roll inside a plastic bag for protection, and then it was right in here. It's missing.
I will go get it if you want.
Oh, you know where it is?
I know where it is.
Okay. I don't know if I want to see it. Is it grody? Oh, Jim was able to find my little blanket. I'm so excited, but it is really grody looking on the outside, and there are some holes in it. So let's cut this open and see what it looks like on the inside. All right, not too bad. It doesn't look like it's been eaten by mice or anything like that. It's still brand new. It is a little fleece sleeping bag, and so it zips closed, and it fits right in here. So I will be replacing the plastic bag around this and getting that back in shape to go. All right, so let's start in the outside pockets. So over here, oh, a rescue blanket. So that's a handy thing to have. Nothing else there. Kind of creepy reaching down in there. I don't know what might be there to greet me. Oh, and right here, looks like 4 or 5 heavy-duty, large garbage bags. Those will go back in. Those are still just fine. Okay, let's see if we can get this zipper open, since I haven't opened this for 2 years. We're going to have to get new bags, Jim.
Yep. And I figure mine's probably in the same shape.
Yep. Oh, I forgot about this. So here is, and I've forgotten the name of this. I should remember it. But this is from the Middle East, and they use these for everything from wrapping around their heads to protecting themselves from desert sandstorms. So this is a really good thing to have. So that stays. Packet of tuna. Best if used by November 6th of 2021. So this is out of, I usually that wouldn't bother me. It's only a few more months. It's only 4 months, November, December, January, February, March, about 4 months beyond that. This doesn't feel right to me. Because I eat these a lot for lunch at work. This just doesn't feel right. So I'm not going to take any chances. I'm tossing that. Oh, Ova Easy Egg Crystals. I remember I was so excited to discover these a couple of years ago because these were way high rated and were supposed to taste exactly like eggs. And what's the expiration date here? September 17th of 21. Now these are probably still good, but I'm not going to put them back in here. When I bought these, I was not doing my own egg powder at that point in time. So we'll probably mix these up for breakfast here in a day or two. I'm sure they're still good. And then I will replace this with some of my own egg powder. So that'll be an easy thing. So I'm just going to put this over on the other side too. I'm not going to put it back in. Aha! Mountain House freeze-dried beef stroganoff with noodles, 11 grams of protein. Let's see. Best by November of 2046. So we'll be dead, honey.
Yeah, I'd be 100 too.
So probably this will go back in. Oh, this is interesting. One glove. I wonder if we'll find the other one as we go. And this is way old, so I'm actually going to toss this glove, and if we find its partner, I'll do the same to that, and I will replace that with a new set of gloves. Oh, here's one of these little handy-dandy shovels, so this will go back in. I'm going to turn this other way. Oh, look, Jim, look. It's my knife.
Is that your buck knife?
Yes, it's my,
one for you,
yes.
one for me.
Oh, I'm so excited to see it. Look at that.
Wow, it looks like it's in good shape.
It is. It's in really good shape.
And I'm not sure if mine is in my packet like that or in the...
It might be with the four-wheelers, yeah. Okay, this will go back in. All right, this is a stainless steel water bottle with a stainless steel cup that I can use for cooking. I always carry water in my truck anyway, and so this does not have water in it, but I always have water in my truck. We live in the desert, so I carry it in various ways in my truck, including in big thermos jugs. So we're good there. That's a good thing to put back in. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is my Katadyn water filter. So I talk about this in great detail in one of our earlier videos, one that we did about 3 years ago. I think it's called Water, might be Water 2. Whichever one of our 3 water videos has the word filter in it, then I go through several filters, and this is one of them, so I'm not going to spend any time on that today, but I'm really glad to have this. This would enable us, if we're stuck up in the mountains someplace near a stream, to get some water if we needed it. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is a flashlight, one of those tactical flashlights with its batteries, so that will go in, stay. What? Looks like cheesecloth. Oh, I remember what this is. Oh, I'm so glad to have this. This is a face netting. Around here, we get those little, they're called cedar gnats or no-see-ums, and it takes a very, very fine mesh net to keep them off your face and neck. They bite, and this is made to go over like my beekeeping helmet, a jungle hat type thing, but I could just use it even without a hat. So I'm really glad to have that. This is kind of beaten up, so I'm going to toss that, but I will keep this and put it in a new plastic bag. Black cherry sours. So this is a little bit of candy. It's still sealed in the cellophane, so I'm going to keep that. That might be handy. Oh, here's another one of those emergency blankets. This is a cocoon, like a sleeping bag. This is a packet of herbal tea with some stevia or raw sugar. So this looks like lemon and chamomile. So those will stay. This is my, I always forget the name of these things.
Bandana.
Bandana, that's right. So lots of uses for bandanas. Why do I have orange?
You like orange.
I like red.
I've got
I'll
a
keep
red
it.
one.
What is this? Oh, so this is a vacuum sealed packet of steel cut oats with craisins. But you can see it has gone beyond its being good to eat. The vacuum held, so that's good. This would have been with our previous vacuum sealer, so that's good. A lot of our vacuum sealed packets have lost their vacuum with that one, but this one still looks, the vacuum is good, but the food is not, so it's going in the trash. Okay. Oh, a mirror for signaling. Oh, good, we have something to plug in. I don't have any idea what this is to. We'll probably find out. And it would depend. I do have an outlet in my truck that this could fit in, but if the truck is still running, if I were in some kind of an emergency. So I'll just set that up here. We'll try to match it. Okay, here is a couple of those little light sticks that you snap and they make light. So these look like they're still intact. That's good. Some more cords. Various types of cords. Let's see what they're for. There is a card in here with my writing on it. Headlamp. All right, we'll get to the headlamp in a minute, I suppose. So yes, these will go back in. Duct tape. You can fix anything with duct tape. Toilet paper, always good to have. Oh, this is a little sewing kit, scissors, safety pins, thread. Another emergency blanket. Waterproof matches. Another set of herbal teas, cinnamon spice, orange delight. That's all there. Okay. This is a compass, an emergency whistle, and some matches on the inside. A pair of socks, still clean. And these are the thick, these are REI socks, these are really good. I wear those with my hiking boots. Now why would I put hiking boots in? Well, because it's where we live. I drive my truck mostly to and from work. And when I'm coming from the university toward home, the first half of my 45-minute drive is in towns, cities. But once I come up the hill, up to the plateau, the Colorado Plateau, civilization thins out and I go through miles where there's just nothing. And if I were to have some kind of an issue along that road, this is an example of the shoes that I usually wear to work. Heels. I would not want to get out of my truck and have to walk very long in heels like this, which is exactly why I knew that these were in here, that's why I put this out so that you could see. I remembered that I did have hiking boots here. Oh, a little roll of paper towels. They still look good, so they'll go back in. Oh, this goes to that orange whistle thingy. And paracord, always useful, so that's going to go back in. Now, over on the other side, oh, here's the headlamp. Oh, these are brand new, and we have not used these. This would mess up my hair, Jim. So
It would. Mine too.
what hair? The camera is bouncing because he's laughing. Anyway, these would be great, and we already have the cords for that to recharge this rechargeable battery, so that is good. All right, so, oh, remember this, Jim? These, do we have one or two of these? I can't remember.
I don't remember. It's been a long time. I think we have two.
So, Is this a spaghetti measurer? I have no idea what this is for.
Swiss cheese.
Okay, an interesting blade, but we got this from a man at church, and he's gone now, so I was not ever able to find out where he got them, but it has a series of different blades that you can connect to the handle. So this is a little saw if we needed to saw some branches, and then there are two other blades here. Can't remember what they are. All right, that's similar to my buck knife. And then, oh, just a smaller version.
Your buck knife doesn't have serrated edges.
No, I know it doesn't. So, I don't have a link or anything for this. I can't read that. This says old timer. There's a number on it. It says SCPROM-16-7, if that means anything to anyone. I can't find any other kind of brand name in here at all. Let me take the knife out again and see if there's anything. Oh, here's a name. SCHRADE, Schrade Cutlery. That's the only hint I have. So hopefully happy hunting on that if you're wanting to find something similar. If anybody finds it and wants to put it in the comments, that would be great. Okay. Oh, so this is a little radio. It's not a hand crank. So we would have to plug it into my truck or something. It has that cord, that other cord that we found earlier. First aid kit, always a good thing to have. And then here's a first aid, an emergency auto thingy. So here's a spotlight that you can set up, and it has various settings. Then this light and a reflector. And then this little compartment right here has, if I remember right, has tools. Yeah. I wouldn't know the first thing about trying to fix my truck. But nevertheless, we have tools if we need them. So this, and it works on batteries, and I have a whole set of these batteries in here. And so that is it. So here are some things that I realize that I'm missing as I'm unpacking this. First of all, I have some food that would require heating up some water in order to make the food or the tea, and I have no little stove. No, and I would have to maybe build a little fire out in the wilderness if I could, but it would be so much easier just to have one of those little tab heaters or one of those Raptors that open up like this and then have a little squatty propane like we have with our four-wheelers in here, so that I would have something to cook with. Also, I would like to improve the bathroom supplies that I have here with some personal wipes and some different size baggies that I could collect trash in. And really that's, a little better assortment of food in here. More snack-like things, like maybe a can of nuts or something like that. If you have suggestions for us, please put those in the comments. We would be delighted to read those. Share some things that you have. Now, we have other emergency things in our truck. I know how to change a tire, but I've never changed one on one of my big trucks. So I have everything for changing tires out there, and if I had to, maybe I could, if I could lift the darn thing. But in any case, I will feel better about all of this when I get it all put back together again, repacked with some additions. So hope this has been helpful. Share what your emergency vehicle kits look like, and we can have a community discussion on what is good to have. And I recognize that these would need to be aimed toward wherever you live and whatever your situation is. If you live in a downtown metropolitan area and you're only traveling in heavy traffic all day long and you might be just stuck on the freeway, your emergency kit would look very different than ours, because we are often off the highways, on back roads, and in kind of unpopulated areas where we might have to do something different. So let's share and let's help each other. Hope this was useful for you, and we will see you at our next video.